Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of baseball on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Dom Locke is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
So stepping in, Miles Flynn. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Third baseman, Miles Flynn.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
1-1, here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gomez is in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Ready now, Ryan Little. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's a nice piece of hitting. Read what the pitcher is doing to you in the at-bat. A pitch away, and then the third one away, that he takes that direction for the hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Derek Shaw as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
Matt, I love this offense, and they're deep. Now, they got the leadoff guy out, but then all of a sudden the 2-hitter and the 3-hitter get hits, and before you know it, you're in trouble.
Scott.
Stepping in now, Dwayne Scott as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Alfonso Quintana gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut. You can only imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Now to the plate, Kevin Gomez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
They played good ball yesterday and pulled off a W. Let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going and play good again this one and win another game.
1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Soft liner to the right side. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he could do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Now at the plate, Elvis Gomez. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Riddick is there. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Oliver Gomez, as this is grounded foul off to the left. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Murray. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, A.J. Anderson. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Ferreira is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Digging in, Benito Almonte. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7th, center fielder.
Settling in now, Eli Riddick. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Changeup too low. He walked him.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is the guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Now batting, Donald Murray. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gomez on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. And he's safe. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
In now, Miles Flynn, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 pitch. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins 2 and the Mets nothing. Stepping into the box, Eric Ferreira. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Ferreira.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And the pitch on 2-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Riddick patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
All right, time for
Batting
majestic
fifth.
defensive alignment for the
Second
Marlins.
baseman.
In this day and
Victor.
age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Now in the box, Richard Soler. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the
Batting
inning.
sixth. Catcher.
Striding into the box, Victor Brown. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Here it comes, 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Riddick going back, still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 2nd home run early in the year, and the Mets are on the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
I'm cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Batting 7th. Third baseman. Pedro Gomez.
Into the box now, Pedro Gomez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Riddick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Little. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, the first baseman, Derek Shaw.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Shaw. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Standing in now, Dwayne Scott. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Change up low, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in, Dan Peralta comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Peralta.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dom Locke. Has a look, now the pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Center fielder, number 3, Kevin Gomez.
Ready for another chance, Kevin Gomez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit out towards second. To his left, Murray. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Elvis Gomez.
Striding in once again, Elvis Gomez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Little sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mets leave one. They're down 2-1. Standing in, Benito Almonte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Almonte.
Into the windup and the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Flips it underhand and safe at first on a bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Benito Almonte has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Eli Riddick, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but with that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. In there, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1, and that misses for ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping into the box, Donald Murray. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now the double steal is on here. Throw. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
In now, Alfonso Quintana, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. On the ground up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Digging in, Oliver
Leading off for the
Gomez.
Mets here in the
He's 0
fourth.
for 1 thus
Right
far.
fielder, number 13.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
1-0 pitch on the way. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Scott is there. 1 away.
Now batting. First
In
baseman,
now, Eric Ferreira. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Line drive to center field. Riddick is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Richard
At the plate, Richard Soler. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second.
That ball was hanging right there just saying hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Brown.
Into the box now. Victor Brown hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, third baseman, Pedro Gomez.
Stepping in now, Pedro Gomez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Almonte ranging up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4, and New York's taken a 3-2 lead. Ready once again, Miles Flynn. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Miles Flynn.
First offering on its way. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Little, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first. A double play.
Now batting, first baseman, Derek Shaw.
Digging in once again, Derek Shaw. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And this is low, ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
That's wide, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Hit out towards second. backhanded. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in, Dan Peralta. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Dan Peralta.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Throw into second, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box, Dom Locke. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out. Throw won't get him.
Center fielder, number 3, Kevin Gomez.
Now at the plate, Kevin Gomez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-0 delivery. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Riddick giving chase. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game.
Shortstop.
So
Elvis
striding forward
Gomez.
now, Elvis Gomez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 4-2. Ready for another shot now. Dwayne Scott. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Scott.
In there at the letters 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Weak grounder back to the mound. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Digging in once again, A.J. Anderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw.
Here comes the first pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready for another chance? Benito Almonte, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins down quietly. They trail it here 4-2. Ready once again, Oliver Gomez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to third. A quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Ferreira. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First offering on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Hit hard to short. Almonte scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Richard Soler.
Digging in and looking for more, Richard Soler. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swing and a liner. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit. Victor Brown will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One 0 count. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here he comes on 2-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And now this is bobbled out in center.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Nicholas Delatorre trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Delatorre.
In now, Pedro Gomez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Little over to his left. And that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Striding in once again, Eli Riddick. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 3.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Digging in to try it again, Donald Murray. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
The 1-0 delivery. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, it's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Nathan Dye will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Wow, he's got some kind of eyesight. He recognized that pitch early, stayed back, and just drove it the other way.
Len.
Into the box now, Miles Flynn in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Digging in now, Ryan Little. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Well, now here comes the Mets manager Terry Collins on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Anthony Lewis will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen.
First offering on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way out in front.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And a neck-high fastball that time. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Dye rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Standing in now, Derek Shaw, and this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. One is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peralta has a beat on it, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Mets are out on top, 4-3. Barney Rowan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Barney
coming to the plate now, Dan Peralta. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Dan Peralta.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Anthony Lewis.
Brandon Johnson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Brandon Johnson.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Stepping in now, Kevin Gomez. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. No hits to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Little flare out to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, it wasn't a bullet and very impressive for the ball to land out there on the base hit on the soft liner. But what I did like is 0-2, he continued to battle, and that's the type of hitter he is. He's not going to give away in that bat.
Into the box, Elvis Gomez.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Fastball called for strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Here it comes, 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Diego Cabrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Diego Cabrera.
Into the box, Dwayne Scott. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Dwayne Scott.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
The catcher, number 2.
Into the box now, A.J. Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Way in front of that fastball. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Benito Almonte ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Almonte
takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Junior Gonzalez will come on as a pinch hitter.
Gonzalez.
Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Batter number 3, second baseman, Donald Murray.
In now, Donald Murray, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate. Trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Benny Royal is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Number 11.
Digging in the switch hitter, Oliver Gomez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Scott racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Settling in now, Eric Ferreira. Here comes the first pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Not close. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing and a miss. 3-1.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Anderson has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Richard Soler.
Now to the plate, Richard Soler. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Back in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Albert Borland is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Here it comes, 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Third baseman.
Now at the plate, Miles Flynn. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Here it comes on 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gomez on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Little. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Hit to third. Gets dirty and gloves it to first. What a play. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Angelo Love comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Angelo
into the box now, Victor Brown. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Leading off in the bottom of the 9th, catcher Victor Brown.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Pedro Gomez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Scott ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, they got a little something started now. One out, little one-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Dan Peralta.
Standing in now, Dan Peralta, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Now a move over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Swinging a soft liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll get there at third. And now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Number 54, Diego Cabrera.
Stepping into the box, Diego Cabrera. Chad Taylor will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Chad Taylor.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. The 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
The 1-1 pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4 the final tally. Diego Cabrera claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs.